welcome back to Live at 5 on WCRD 91.3 FM. I'm Gracie Sherrow. This week for entertainment news, I sat down with Bachka, a local musician and Ball State student, to discuss his passions outside of school. Bachka recently released his third album, Dream More, back in September, which features 16 songs, all produced by Bachka himself.
The summer before my freshman year, I was just messing around with it. And before then, I took 6 years of piano. So I linked my piano to the Mac computer, and I was just playing chords, just messing around there. Next thing you know, I had a whole instrumentation that I just assembled right there. And so during school, after school, I would just go back home. Whenever I was bored, after I finished homework, I would just go on the computer, just make another instrumental until next thing you know, I said, hey, I could release full albums or just little, mixtapes of this.
It was easy to see that Bachka is extremely passionate about his dreams. When I asked Bachka how he describes his latest album, I came to realize that he's truly making music for himself and to inspire others to follow their dreams.
I would describe it as a success. Not focusing on the numbers at all, but how I was able to go through that first year of college and then switch to online, have all that just take over, and I still managed to continue with the music because my first album was called Dream Out, which meant taking your dream, just putting it out there. Now that I'm in a new chapter of my life where I'm not that kid anymore, I'm in college, I'm making, these decisions by myself, I think it was important to let my friends and family know that even as life kind of gets in the way of everything, it's still important to keep pursuing your dream. And even if a lot of people would say hey, that isn't a realistic approach, you got to think more real. Dreams, come true if you put in that work and put in that dedication. So
Bachka treats his music like a journal, each album a new chapter and each song a thought. And after a chapter ends, there's another chance to learn more, grow more, and of course, dream more.
Every album, it's a reflection off of what I'm feeling. And so I'd say during high school, it's just been, all right, I'm growing artistically. I'm thinking a little deeper about what I'm trying to say. Because I remember listening to a couple of my older albums, just, comparing it. And I could notice such a difference of sound, maturity, lyrics, production. Yeah.
Bachka's music can be found just about anywhere, Spotify, YouTube, Apple Music. I hope you give it a listen. That's all for this week's entertainment news. I'm your host, Gracie Sherrow, on WCRD 91.3 FM.